Yes, vector differentiation type 1, I think two questions left. We'll conclude those two questions along with type number 6, one question left. Okay. So vector differentiation type 1, question 7 left. That's theorem if you remember. Yeah, let us start with the theorem. Paha theorem Gaya. So theorem is, show that the necessary and sufficient condition for f bar to have constant magnitude is f bar dot df bar by dt is equal to 0. So we have to prove this. What's that? If f bar is having constant magnitude, then prove that f bar dot df bar by dt is equal to 0. And converse also. Converse means if it is 0, prove that f bar is constant magnitude. How? Check this. It's like theorem and converse which you did in 10th or 9th. If triangle is equilateral, sides are equal. If sides are equal, triangle is equilateral. Likewise, check how. Let me consider f. Let f be constant magnitude. This is important. Let f be constant magnitude of f bar. So I am considering f as constant magnitude of f bar. Check this now. Now can I go for this like this? F bar dot f bar is equal to f square. You know this. F bar dot f bar is f square. Now I take derivative on both sides. So d by dt of f bar dot f bar is equal to d by dt of f square. I am just taking derivative on both sides. This is UV rule. So f bar u dot derivative of v plus v dot derivative of u is equal to, f is constant, na? Because f is constant magnitude, so derivative of f is what? 0. So this is twice f bar dot df bar by dt is equal to 0. Shift to on right, so it is f bar dot df bar by dt is equal to 0, and that's what we wanted to prove, correct? That's the very first proof we wanted, correct? Now converse. So what was given? F is constant, prove this one is 0. Now this will be given. Prove f as constant. Okay, exactly opposite. How? Check this. This is f bar dot df bar by dt is equal to 0, and this is given. This is given. Remember this one. This is given. What we want to prove? What we want to prove? F is constant. How? Check this. This is to prove. I will consider the same thing again. F bar dot f bar is equal to f square. I'll take derivative. D by dt of f bar dot f bar is equal to d by dt of f square. Again this is UV rule. So f bar dot derivative of f bar plus f bar dot derivative of f bar, u dot derivative of v plus v dot derivative of u. What is derivative of f square? It's 0? No. It was f constant here. Here it is not constant, we want to prove that. So we don't know whether f is constant or not. If it is not known, I will take derivative by chain rule. 2f df by dt. But this is 0. This is 0. So 0 plus 0 is equal to 2f df by dt. This 2f will be 0 here. So what's df by dt ultimately? 0. If derivative of f is 0, whose derivative is 0? When the term is constant, correct? If derivative is 0, the term must be what? Constant, and that's what the proof. So this is theorem and converse. If it is constant, this is 0. If it is 0, this must be constant. So this is 7th proof. Okay, now we start 8th one. Question number 8 now. Check how to do this 8th question. फक्त लक्ष द्या सगळ्यांनी. Do not write, just concentrate. Question number 8. Read 8th question. Prove that the necessary and sufficient condition for a vector to have constant direction is. So this is condition given. So which is f bar cross df bar by dt is equal to 0. This is given. Okay. Now check how I'm going to write everything. Can you tell me what is f cap? F cap is f bar upon modulus, means f. So what's f bar? F bar is equal to f cap. Okay, f bar is f cap. So we have it like this. Okay, f bar is f cap. Now if I want to take derivative, what is derivative? Just check. Check this carefully. I am just taking derivative. So df bar by dt is equal to, check this, d by dt of f cap. Correct? I have to apply UV rule. How? Just check. So it's going to be df bar by dt is equal to u derivative of v, correct, plus v derivative of u. So I got it like this. Got it? Check next. Now I am going to take cross product, and here we start step 1. Here we will start step number 1. Check how I am going to take cross product here, and you will come to know. So we have df bar by dt is equal to f into df cap by dt plus f cap into df by dt. Correct? This is as it is we have. I will take cross on both sides. How? Check this. I am going to take cross on both sides. How? Check this. I will take cross with f bar, and we know f bar is f cap. So I will write here f cap. F bar is f cap. I am just writing it here. Correct? Check now how I am going to do this. So this is going to be, check this. Take cross. Cross is always between vectors, not between constants. So f into f is what? F square into bracket f cap cross df cap by dt. Correct or not? F cap cross df cap by dt. F into f is h square, scalar. Now cross with this. What is f into this? F into df by dt, correct, into bracket f cap cross f cap, correct. And what is left hand side? F bar cross df bar by dt, and check what are zeros here. This is 0 given, so I will write 0. F square into bracket f cap cross df cap by dt, correct, plus what is f cap cross f cap? 0. Why? Cross product of same vectors is 0. So this f square will be 0. So what we got? F cap cross df cap by dt is equal to 0. If you remember, if vectors are, cross product of vectors is 0, vectors are always parallel, correct? So vectors are parallel. Therefore, vectors are parallel, correct? Vectors are parallel. Now check second step. Second step is, now I will take, check this carefully, dot product. If you remember, f cap dot f cap is equal to 1. Correct? F cap dot f cap is equal to what? 1. Why? Unit vectors dot product. Take derivative. So d by dt of f cap dot f cap is equal to derivative of 1 is 0. So u bar dot derivative of v bar, correct, this is cap, plus v bar dot derivative of u bar is equal to 0. Now it's twice f cap dot df cap by dt is equal to 0. So 2 will be 0. So f cap dot df cap by dt is equal to 0. Now dot product is 0. If dot product is 0, then vectors are perpendicular, correct or not? But are these two vectors same here? Yes. I am saying these two vectors are parallel, whereas I am saying these two vectors are perpendicular. Are these both statements true simultaneously? No. So what you will write at the end? Statement 1 and statement 2 are not true simultaneously. Therefore, it will have only one unique, that is constant direction. Just write it at the end. Both 1 and 2 are not true simultaneously. Therefore, this is unique direction. That's it. Yes, question number 4 from type number 6. That's the only question left. Rest all questions we did. Read question carefully. Question वाचून घ्या. Show that f bar is equal to. So f bar is given. F of r into r bar is irrotational. Find f of r such that f bar is solenoidal. So we have to prove this is irrotational. That's the first question. We'll solve first question, then we'll think over next two. Okay? Check how. So we'll go stepwise. Step number 1, we have to prove this is irrotational. How? Check this. For irrotational, I have to consider del cross f bar. And what's del cross f bar? F bar is f of r into r bar. Correct? And now, if you remember formula, तुमच्या formula लक्षात आहे का बघा? We have this formula. This is phi. Del cross phi f bar. Phi means function. F bar means vector. So del cross phi f bar is what? Del phi cross f bar plus phi into bracket del cross f bar. Correct or not? And I will use the same formula. So it's going to be del phi. Phi is f of r. Cross f bar is r bar. Phi is f of r into bracket del cross f bar is r bar. Correct? I'm just putting f bar as r bar and phi as f of r. Now you know this formula. Del of f of r is f dash r into r bar upon r. Too many times we use this one. cross r bar plus f of r into del cross r bar is 0. You know this. Now tell me what is f dash r upon r into bracket r bar cross r bar, and what's r bar cross r bar? 0. This is 0. Cross product of same vector 0. If del cross f bar is 0, what is f bar? Irrotational. Therefore f bar is irrotational. F bar is irrotational. Got it? Check next. Second step now. Now in the second step, what we have to do, just check. Read problem. Problem macha. Problem is find f of r such that f bar is solenoidal. So it's given solenoidal. Since f bar is solenoidal, del dot f bar is equal to what? 0. F bar is solenoidal, del dot f bar 0. What is del dot f bar? F bar is f of r into r bar is equal to 0. Correct? It is given. Now I will use formula again. Del dot phi f bar. What is del dot phi f bar? Del phi dot f bar plus phi into bracket del dot f bar. Correct? I will use the same result. How? Check this. Del phi. Phi is f of r dot f bar is r bar. Phi is f of r into bracket del dot f bar is r bar is equal to what? 0. I'm just considering f bar as what? R bar. Now del f of r. What's del f of r? F dash r. F dash r into r bar upon r dot r bar. Correct? Plus f of r into del dot r bar is 3 is equal to what? 0. Del dot r bar, you know this is 3. And this is f of r formula. Now check. F dash r upon r, what is r bar dot r bar? R square. I am shifting this one right. 3 f of r but minus. Check next. Next is r square upon r cancel. I will rewrite f dash r, this as it is, this is on left. So f of r, what left? Minus 3 and r on right. Okay. And now I will integrate this. Integration of f dash r upon f of r is equal to minus 3 upon r integration dr. Correct na? Plus can I go for log c? Yes, definitely. What's f dash upon f? Log of f of r is equal to minus 3 log r plus log c. Can we club this together? So what will be f of r finally? Minus 3 here. So c upon r cube will be the answer. Just clubbing these all things together. Got it? समझ सगळ्यांना है? And step 3 is, there is one more question. Read question. Question is, yes, also find f of r such that del square f of r is 0. So what's given? Just check. Del square f of r is 0. What's del square f of r formula? Del square f of r is f double dash r plus 2 by r f dash r is equal to 0. I'm just shifting this one right. So f double dash r is equal to minus 2 by r f dash r. Shift this here. F double dash r upon f dash r is equal to minus 2 by r. Integrate now. If you integrate plus log of c1. Correct na? If you integrate carefully, check this. F double dash upon f dash is log of f dash r. Standard formula I'm using. This formula is this one. Shifting this one right. Now minus 2 log r plus log of c1. Now what is f dash r? If you simplify this, c1 upon r square. Correct na? Minus 2 here. So r raised to minus 2 in denominator r square. Now I will go for one more times integrations. So integration of f dash r dr is equal to c1 integration of r raised to minus 2 dr plus c2. Correct? So what's the final answer? F of r is equal to c1 r raised to minus 1 upon minus 1 plus c2. What's the final answer? F of r is equal to minus c1 upon r plus c2, and that's the final answer. Got it? समजलंय सगळ्यांना? इथे जो काही शिल्लक पार्ट होता वेक्टर डिफरन्शिएशनचा तो सगळा आपण कन्क्लूड केलेला आहे.